Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and check us out on Podbean. Make sure y'all comment, hit the little notification bell also. Hey, Barely Broke Podcast, baby.
White girl missing. Where's she at? Where's she at? She over there? Where's she at? Oh, no, swamp, no, over there in Wyoming. Where's she at? Her boyfriend did it.
Coming in again. You coming in swinging again. All right. Swinging again. All right, let's go.
But who want to take this one? Actually, you guys want me to tell the story since you guys kind of vague on it?
Yeah. Tell the story.
Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? You know how in America we love blue eyes, we love blonde hair, we love that little. We saying. Yes, you mad?
Hold on.
Yes. According
Let me
to
see
the
if I got
media,
that memo. Yeah.
the media tells us what we like.
I don't have that memo, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I got you my emails too.
So I guess I'll start and I'll fill in some details. You got these the couple from Florida that decides to pick up, and you know what? I don't want to go to work no more. I don't want to live my life like that. I want freedom. I want to be liberated. How the hell you just, anyways, hop in a car and a van and decide to go journey throughout America on their travel blog and document their travels and, you know what I'm saying, take pictures of the Grand Canyon, take pictures of Yellow Yosemite Park, and all this other shit. Like, look at us. We're in Wyoming. Look at us. We're in the South Dakota. Look at us. We're in the Adirondacks. Whatever the fuck. Right? So there's this couple, Brian and Gabby. They're going around or whatever, doing this whole little adventure, excursion, sabbatical, vacation, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They're taking a break from life. And they out here driving around, right? So this couple pulls up to a coffee shop after they've been living inside a goddamn van, right? I don't care who the fuck you are. If you live inside a damn van with somebody, you gonna hate that motherfucker next to you after a certain amount of time. So the couple, they're on the little sabbatical, and they're in, I think it's Wyoming. I can't remember exactly where it was or whatever. But yeah, they pull up to a coffee shop. They get into an argument at a coffee shop. Patrons at a coffee shop and nearby people say, "Oh, there's this couple arguing. It seems like it's getting kind of messy. You guys want to come in and check it out?" So people call the cops on them. And the couple hop in the car, drive off. And while they're driving, the cops whoop up behind them. The car starts swerving a little bit and goes off the road real quick. And I'll tell you why that happens. The cops pull up. They take them out the car. It's a girl and a guy. They separate the girl and the guy. The girl, Gabby, the guy, Brian. The cops look at the guy, Brian. They look at the girl, Gabby. She's all distressed, anxious, all this other shit, just losing her shit. They're trying to talk to her after what's going on. She's like, "Oh, I got to talk to my boyfriend, this and that," and you know what I'm saying. It turned out that we were just arguing, going back and forth. I hit him, all this other shit, and right now I got anxiety. I'm very anxious. I can't deal with this right now. The cop was like, "Oh my God, you know it's okay. Here, take a decompression, go inside." And I'm watching this video like, what the fuck? Go inside the car, it got AC, all that, relax, you know, decompress. Go into the dude, they look at him, he got scratches all over his head. They're like, "What's up, guy? Da-da-da, this and that. What's going on here? You got scratches all over your head. You swerved off the road real quick." The dude's like, "Yo, this girl is whooping my ass over here, scratching my head, fucked me up, all that stuff. I still love her, but she was fucking me up." And we got a phone call saying you slapped her or some shit. He's like, "No, I pushed her back, trying to keep away from you from beating on me. Then I locked the car door to like her calm down outside the car while I was inside the van and all this shit." And they're like, so he's telling them the story how it happened from beginning to end of the coffee shop. We've been living inside this car. We've been doing this travel blog. We've been trying to, you know, make some money off of this shit. We've been trying to just do our little thing out here. And he's like, "Okay, so she was beating on you, all this shit. What happened? Why did you swerve off the road?" He's like, "Can you believe this shit? This bitch was punching me." And he didn't say this bitch, but he said she was hitting me. And then she grabbed the wheel and pulled on it. And they were like, "Oh, wow, this girl is tripping." And so he was like, "Yeah, she just lost control and started hitting on me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want this to go no further. You know what I'm saying? We'll calm down now, all this other shit." And the guy's like, "All right." The cop is being just like out of character, like beyond courteous, beyond helpful, be like with that Gabby girl, like he was on level 10 with how he's helping her out and being understanding and all that. And with the dude Brian, he's on level like 7. So, and I've never seen cops treat regular motherfuckers this way. And when I say regular motherfuckers, I rarely just mean black people. I ain't never seen no black person get treated like that. Because they were hella courteous to these.
The way you telling this, hell yeah, I ain't never seen that shit neither, man.
It gets crazier. I'm watching the video, and the guy and the Brian are talking about anime and shit, and fucking the girl sitting in the AC and all this shit, and they're like, look, in any other case, they even say in any other case, we would have to arrest somebody. The aggressor has to get arrested, and we gotta take him in to talk this shit. They're telling that to the Brian dude. And then the 2 cops start talking. They said it themselves. They're like, just because she's a little small tick, we should still treat her the same type of way and take her in and all that stuff. They literally said it to each other when they were talking, right? But then they went back, and the cop went to tell the girl, usually we would do this and do that, but we're not gonna do it. And then they go to tell the other dude, Brian, like, yo, she's like a 22-year-old girl. We don't want to take her to jail and shit. And like I just said before, we watched the video of a 16-year-old nigga getting arrested. Toss that fool in the back of the truck, no problem. They ain't had no problem with that. But she's just a little sweet 20-something-year-old girl. We don't want to do all that. Like, fuck out of here. Like, she was beating on the dude. She's aggressive. She's an abuser. You know what I'm saying? She's beating on this. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna be bad. Something's gonna turn out bad. You don't let abusers go, because abusers cause problems. Whether the abuser gets murdered or the abuser murders the person, something's negative is gonna happen from the abuser abusing people. Nobody's just gonna either nobody's gonna take it, or they're gonna take it too far. So the cops come up with this plan. They were brainstorming in the video. They were brainstorming like, oh, we gotta figure out a way, because we can't just, we don't want to take her to jail. Like, why don't you fucking take her to jail? But they're like, we don't want to take her to jail. They're thinking hard, using all their blues clues to try and figure shit out. So they fucking over here, like, telling him, all right, here's the plan. We're gonna take you, Brian, to a hotel. He's like, oh, you got money for a hotel, all this other shit. We're gonna take you to the hotel, and then we're gonna give Gabby the keys to the van, and she can take the van, and you guys just separate, giving them a whole different option. And Spider-Man, didn't you tell me about a whole other like times when that if it's like a black couple, Spanish couple, or anything like that, brown, black, whatever, they pull up to the house. The lady's like, no, we don't need it. We don't need nothing. We just stop. I was like, fuck that. We'll be going there and get this motherfucker. Go in there, whip his ass, throw him in the truck. Or even worse, the husband or boyfriend gets murdered right there by the cops, get shot up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit happens. But apparently they have the discernment right now.
These are not all that right there is not just me talking about reading some article. These are like from me seeing the shit, me talking to people who actually been through the shit, and other people who was out also witnessed the shit. Okay. So for this whole just that scenario right there,
coming up with an option,
that couple, that is mind blowing to me for that to go out like that. Because I always thought it's a no nonsense, no nothing. Somebody's going down. Somebody.
Yeah.
That's honestly. Now I'm about to say that's honestly what I've heard too. Like that's like, if a domestic abuse happens, they have to take somebody regardless. Even if the situation died down, they gotta arrest them. They gotta bring somebody down.
Might be their job.
I've seen people get arrested for not even touching them, for punching a hole in the wall, for banging on the door.
Okay, Kyle. But
yeah.
So they come with this cockamamie plan, send him away or drop him off at the hotel. The whole time they're just joking around talking. Hey, yo, you know what gets me? They're already giving this girl the break of a lifetime for beating up on this dude. And they go to like, here's the keys to the van, take the van, and you could go talk. Don't go to see him tonight. You guys going to take part. You go take a shower at like some places like $5 bathroom. Order that place, use that place, sleep in your car, relax, right? They give her the keys. After they just gave her a break. She's like, oh my God, is it going to be far? Because I don't really drive the van. I don't really want to drive that far. I don't really know how to, you know what I'm saying? Like you already getting a break. And you over here telling the cop that you don't want to drive. Like, is the hotel going to be far? And the cop doesn't even check her on that shit. The cop is like, oh, it's not that far. Don't worry about it. It's not that far. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Hand her the keys and she's like, oh, I don't want to drive. It's kind of far. Like, you was just beating up. You should be in jail. You should be going to jail. But the cop is over here giving you a break, and you still bitching about having to drive a van when you just got a break. Nobody sees nothing wrong with that. Okay, so that happens, right? And that's just one scene out of it, right? Fast forward a couple weeks, the boyfriend shows back up in Florida. The girlfriend's nowhere to be seen. So the boy, I think this couple, either a week or so or something, a good amount of time goes by where the boyfriend is in Florida or is back home and the girlfriend's nowhere to be seen. So the family of the girlfriend's like, hey, where's the daughter at? And the dude's just like, so they're like, oh, they call the cops and they're like, yo, our daughter's missing. And boom, kicks off this big nationwide hunt. Where comes to probably the biggest, most egregious part of this shit. The most egregious part of this whole story is that the nation had to hear about Gabby. The whole nation had to hear about it. Everybody has to know. Everybody has to be outside checking the woods looking for Gabby. We are wasting time right now. We should be right now looking for Brian. You know what I'm saying? We should be out right now searching because that's what the news is telling us. The worldwide search for Gabby. Like, get the fuck out of here. And how many motherfuckers go missing somebody gets shot every day, B. Niggas die every day, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they're like, that's like the phrase of the millennium, like, yo, you want me to trip over this girl? I don't even know who this she is. But because she got blue eyes, blonde hair, and she's a white girl, like I'm supposed to give a shit? Like, come on now. And this whole thing just got blown up to like a massive scale where you got people on this manhunt looking for the girl, right? Fast forward, people start pointing fingers like, oh, Brian Laundrie or whatever, where's she at? Where's she at? You have something to do with it. Da da da, all this other shit. Like pointing fingers at him, already draw saying that he killed her. Whether or not he did or not, you come out of nowhere blaming him for this. I hear people say he's a manipulator, he's this, he's that. I'm like, oh, so him getting beat on doesn't matter. Cops not doing the job properly doesn't matter. The media blowing this shit up doesn't matter.
Crimes of passion only apply to women in most cases.
There you go. And so fast forward, they end up finding the girl's body by the van or whatever. And they're like, oh, the body's there over there, I guess in Wyoming or whatever. And all of a sudden, they're like, oh, Brian needs to come on and say something. Why does he need to come on and say something? Every motherfucker out here already draw their own conclusion to this story. Why? There's nothing I can say that y'all won't overanalyze and say I'm a criminal still. So he did a smart thing, didn't say shit. And he did the even smarter thing. I'm not telling motherfuckers to go on the run. But if you think about this on the most bare bones level, I hope I'm not skipping around too much for you guys. But basically they found the body and now he's in the crosshairs. The cops want to talk to him, all this shit. They want him to come out, say something. He's not coming out, all this shit. He goes missing. Now the cops come around, sniffing around for him. He goes missing. He's off in the woods. The parents are like, oh, he went to the woods to go look. He went to the woods to go for a hike or something. Vanished, right? So he's gone. And like I said, if you just talking about this on the most basic scale, none of this fake ass justice shit, none of this fake ass fucking, oh, he needs to pay for his crimes, all that shit. My life, my one life, I'm going on the fucking run. You know, I'm not saying me because I'm not incriminating myself. I do something later in life. But I'm just saying he made the decision that I'm not gonna leave this up into the hands of the public. I'm not gonna leave this up in the hands of no jury, no judge, no cop. I am leaving. He took off and went for his hike into the swamps in Florida and disappeared. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, my life means more than me sitting in jail, getting arrested and getting questioned by cops. Fuck civilization. Fuck all y'all. This shit is bullshit. I don't need it. Goes hiking and disappears. Now the cops are looking for him. Everybody's still talking to the media. We gotta find him, all this shit, bro. And that's where the story is right now. They're looking for Brian. I guess there was somebody took a picture. There's like a camera force picture that captures somebody that kind of looks like him a little bit, but they still haven't found him. That dude disappeared. And now, you know, it's telling me that another part of this is like cops doing their job in 2021 and cops doing their job back in the day. Because this is telling me if cops can't find this dude, they can't do shit without the internet helping them. They need the internet to help them find these motherfuckers, and just let me know that cops kind of are in their job when it comes to finding people and actually having them do this work. They got all these motherfuckers running through the swamp trying to find him, still can't find him. So that's where we're at right now. You guys, that's the story.
Okay.
It's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Let me go, Kari. Let me go, because I already kind of, like, most of that I already knew. There was like some details, especially domestic dispute I did not know about before today. I mean, I just looked at an article real quick where they basically just explained everything you just said. It's a, I was about to say it's an epidemic where the country does go at a standstill when a white woman does go missing. It's like even when those hikers, I don't think they were American, or at least one was American, that went missing in South America. No, Panama. They went missing in Panama. Even then, it was like a big ass thing that you really heard about. The only time you ever really hear about a black person or a person of color, you know, going missing or ever being like a big ass news story is if they're famous. If they're not famous, then more often than not, you ain't really gonna hear about it, unless they're pretty much like they've passed away or something afterwards, like the young lady who got found in the freezer a couple years back, or you know Kendrick Johnson who got found rolled up in the mat. Yeah, that's like the only time you might hear about it. Yeah, but I mean, on this topic, like Spider-Man said, there's a lot to unpack, and there's a lot, honestly, wrong with this story and this whole situation itself. I mean, I'm gonna come back to the whole media part in a second, but it just listening to the story about the domestic dispute. As we said, usually in that case, and I looked it up right now, that the law that we're talking about has been around since the 1980s, where somebody has to get arrested because folks were trying to have police take domestic violence more seriously. And it just kind of devolved into what it is now, where either the aggressor gets arrested or both get arrested if they can't figure out who was the aggressor. And so even in this case with those two, why wasn't one of them arrested? One of them should have been arrested. I don't want to hear none of this nonsense about, oh, well, you know, the police were just, you know, trying to have some empathy. Fuck all that noise. They don't ever have empathy any other time. They throw the book at everybody else, throw the book at them. And honestly, if they had thrown the book at one of them, we could have probably avoided all this. Maybe there was some underlying nonsense in the relationship that would bring us to this point regardless, but maybe it would have just at least, you know, helped in a way that it could have maybe helped us avoid this. Because if one of them was in jail, they probably would have had to do some soul search. But since they didn't end up in jail, they still got to continue with what seemed to be a toxic relationship. Because ain't no way you having some dispute like that in the middle of a grocery store. And there was something else you brought up too. Oh, him going on the run. I'm sorry. I gotta say I disagree with the him, you know, going, you know, staying quiet and going on the run. Cause to me, and here's the point that I'm trying to make on why I disagree, is that we put so much faith in the justice system. So people tell you, you ain't got nothing to hide, you know. Prime example, whenever it's a black person talking to the police and they're being uncooperative, we are always told, if you have nothing to hide, then just talk to the police. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's what I've seen. That's what I've heard. A lot of people saying those situations. So that, like, I got to disagree. And it's not really a disagreement on like a crazy level. It's just a disagreement on like a petty level, I guess, where it's like, nah, if he has nothing to hide, he should have just talked. Like, but it just seemed, the optics look weird. It just looks weird because you the last person to see this woman, and you the last person to really, as far as we know, you're the last person to interact with this woman. So how you ain't prime suspect number one is beyond me. And so for the police not to be so aggressive as they would be in other cases is just weird to me, because it's how you let this man just go back home and then just disappear in the middle of the night is crazy. And and what I've also learned though is that sometimes the police don't tell everything to the media. Sometimes they'll keep some things under wraps just so they can, you know, figure out the best course of action to take. Because sometimes you tell too much, you might get somebody who ain't really do it, try to claim to do it. So it's best sometimes just or it's also easier to get information from other people because somebody can give you a tip based on all the shit you just said in like out in the news, and the tip is like bogus. So they could basically pin what I'm trying to get is that they could pin this whole thing on somebody else and take the blame off of him if too many people know in the media. So if so, to give you an example, if somebody comes to the station and gives you everything that they've heard from a news outlets, whether it's the news reports or the newspaper, but they're missing key details that you never even said, then you kind of would know it's bullshit. So I think that's probably why they don't tell us everything. So I'm kind of gonna hold off for a bit, when it comes to that, or saying that they're incompetent and that they can't find them just right now. I do kind of agree they may be a little inept regardless though, just from how they handled the situation so far, going back all the way to that domestic dispute. But and then just to bring it back to the media coverage of it, there I will agree with you 100% though. It's weird. It's just like you said, we don't know this woman. Like, why am I gonna stop my life? People go missing every single day, and niggas don't ever fucking care. So it's like, why now all of a sudden you expect me to care? Like, now, okay, it's sad for the family, it's sad for them, but not too long ago, Native Americans was out here like, yo, we going missing daily. We losing sisters, we losing daughters, we losing aunts, wives, all this stuff, and nobody seems to care. Little black girls and black boys go missing every single day. Ain't nobody caring. But all of a sudden I'm supposed to care for this one woman? What
about her? So she's like the princess. Like, what is she? A princess? Like, what is she? Like, she's the president's daughter?
She could have been a princess. Still the same thing in my book, man. Like, what y'all want from me?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where they had motherfuckers getting shot, stabbed, and shit. There wasn't no big nationwide outlet for these people from my classmates. No. There wasn't none of that.
None of that. So
we got, again, we got a whole islands down there decimated. They got maybe like a week of news cover.
But they over here talking about
there's no national, let's all go out here. Oh, matter of fact, to bring it back, since we're talking about her and like how the white versus black media coverage.
Juxtaposed.
Y'all remember what happened with Paris, right? The country, pray for Paris. Everybody on social media doing all this blackout. Hey, you know what? Let's put the Empire State Building in fucking French colors. Let's do all this. Where's all that for Haiti? Where is that for Haiti? Where's this whole, even if it's just a one-day revolution, where is that for Haiti?
I mean, they haven't had that since the earthquake. That was the last time they had it.
And what happened when they did it?
It was minimal.
There was a bunch of ambulance chasers trying to make $1 off the Haitian people. All that pray for Haiti
stuff, where's all this? Like,
whatever. There's ambulance chasers trying to make $1 off of the pain.
So right now, these are the two things. There's two big things, at least in my book, that's happening. The whole Haitian crisis, where they just decided to port everybody off and tell them go hang out in Mexico and figure out something. And then they got this here with Gabby, where they decided to launch a whole manhunt, put all this time and effort into. The Haitians, they seem like, hey, we're just gonna send you back to Haiti. You guys are gonna stay there. Boom, y'all are done. Oh no, Gabby's dead. Let's do all this. Let's try and find this.
Let's get Brian, get him. We have
Let's go over here in the woods. Let's make sure you're flashing this on every single news outlet. Let's do this.
We gotta get that bastard.
We have to get this. Okay, we're not gonna let them do this to Gabby. The urgency between the two, to me, are highly fucking different. Okay.
Yo, Susano, how many motherfuckers in Chicago got like shot like just over the summer? How many motherfuckers got killed in Chicago over the summer?
They're in the killer season, man.
Yeah, they're in the killer season. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, probably too many to count. I know that. I can't feel my toes and my fingers. I know that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, perspective, bro. You gotta like.
Indian Red Boys killer. How come they didn't launch a whole manhunt for that? He got shot on Instagram in his car. Got killed. The whole world seen the video. How come there wasn't no national outcry to go find this guy who killed him?
Who killed Biggie? I don't fucking know.
Biggie was kind of big news, man.
But they didn't find him though. They're like they
yeah, it's kind of weird they never found that nigga though.
Yeah. Breonna Taylor. Would that really have been big if the black community didn't make it big?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So now for them to put this up there and have me painting the picture like we all need to come together to do this. No. Niggas die every day, B. Niggas die every day.
Every day. Every day.
Okay. Right now, when we're recording this, how many people just died?
At least 5.
Okay.
I think that's lowballing it. Probably just 5.
I mean, I'm talking like 5 since you asked that question.
Oh.
See? But there's no outcry for them. There's no national headline news for them.
It's not salacious.
You think there's gonna be a national headline news for me? Nope. I'll be lucky if I even make it into an obituary or whatever city I'm in.
I'll make sure they suppress that story.
Please do. I want motherfuckers to stay on their toes. They don't need to know I'm there.
Do a Weekend and Bernie's type of bit, right? Put some shades on you.
Yeah.
Pop you up. Like.
Yeah, man. Like
damn, I still owe Spider-Man some money.
Nah, don't get me wrong. I'm sorry that she did get killed. I'm sorry that she did.
Yeah. That's as far as my empathy goes.
That is hella suspicious, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is.
Nobody saying that.
What?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
But also, with these ones here, I'm playing hella devil's advocate. Okay, I'm playing hella devil's advocate right here, cause
devil's advocate.
Bro, that's the
game.
Fuck you gonna take off. But I do understand why. One life to live, man. Like
that's what I'm saying. Whether he did it or not, he got one life, and he already know, bro. I ain't got a chance with the way how this shit is blowing up. Just think about it.
So
if he was in his, I'll be scared as shit.
I don't agree with her actions at all.
But all that aside, I'm talking like if like say you kill somebody, right? I rode on the street, I shoot somebody. Maybe people in this neighborhood will hear about, oh, you heard about so and so DIB shot that dude or whatever. That's crazy. But now that shit, I go in my living room and maybe I have a chance to beat the case. But I go in my living room, turn on the TV, I see my face looking back at me, and people are saying this dude is this and that. Bro, I'm hitting the road. There's no chance. I have no chance in a courtroom. I have no chance. You're telling me you're gonna find jury that haven't heard my story and put them on the stand or put them to judge what's going on with me that ain't heard my story? They heard like to find me 12 motherfuckers that's gonna sit in the courtroom with me. This dude, after they didn't put up this whole story all over the place, which the media already messed up. Media already did. This is the demon and the darkness and this disgustingness about the media is that say that he didn't do it. Say that at some miracle magical way he didn't do it. He is already public enemy #1 because of media putting that shit out there the way how they did. There's no fair and balance.
Hey, you're forgetting one thing. You're forgetting one key thing. He is white. We've seen this before with Ted Bundy, right?
Honestly, yeah, he is a white man. He it's stacked in his favor right now. I'm just saying, it's stacked in his favor.
Him running did not do him no justice. But
he saved his life.
Yeah, honestly, it's not.
It saved his life though.
Like
it saved that shit. Him running saved. If we just talking on the most basic animalistic, like I'm trying to survive type of shit, it saved his life. Because like I said,
all right, I hear you. Don't get me wrong. I hear you. But he's white. All right, so
and you won't ever understand that Just like how they want us being black.
If
We would never understand.
you're thinking about it from a black man's perspective. I'm running all that, like I'm running, okay? Whether I'm innocent
What
or not,
Jada can
I'm
say,
running.
my Tim start feeling like I got Nike Airs on me, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I'm moving, man.
Facts.
Because they're gonna throw the book at us. But he's white.
Yeah,
That's
you
why
know
it don't.
this.
That's why it just seems weird. That's why it just seems weird to me. Because it's just like, it's like I said before. The petty side of me is just like, well, if the justice system really works the way we say it works, then my man should have just came forward and just said, hey, I ain't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But he went into hiding and he went on the run. We don't know exactly where he at or whatever. So allegedly he's on the run. Allegedly.
TK did the race. He's like, that dude's
Hey,
So-
taking
he
it
just
right
be
now.
hiking and never got the news that he had court summons, man.
Hey, you can't serve me if I ain't there.
Let you know, if I was his lawyer, that's what I'd be. That's what I'd say. He been planning this trip to go hiking and be gone for the next couple of months. He been planning on doing a sabbatical again in honor.
He's not outside his character.
In honor of Gabby, he said he was going to do it again. Go out there on foot, go off the grid.
I mean, it'd be interesting to see what the autopsy reports come back as. Her autopsy reports.
They said homicide.
I mean, if we probably, huh?
They said homicide. They're like,
I figured. Okay, I figured as much. I mean, they probably gonna tell us the nitty gritty details, but that's where we really gonna find out.
yeah.
Like, is his DNA anywhere on? Well, I mean, it's gonna be on her since
It's going to be on her. That's his girl. They
Yeah,
was-
that's his
Yeah, I
man.
was about to say. Yeah, it's his girl. So
it's going, and what's going to be messed up is because they're already going to be able to her nails.
We only found
yeah,
it.
because they just fought. Yeah,
They had
Actually,
just
that's about
fought. So
actually, no, they didn't. Just it depends on how long she's been dead, though, because they fought back in August, and she went missing in like September 11th.
Yeah, it was a while. It was a little bit
So
after.
it's been over a month. So yeah, his, like, theoretically speaking, his DNA wouldn't be under her nails anymore. So they really
but
couldn't
the
even
thing
look at
about
that.
but they already have proof on camera that she attacked him. So who's
Right.
to say in that time frame she didn't attack him again? And he honestly,
He
not a
probably
murder,
did.
it's a homicide. Whereas homicide's manslaughter.
Manslaughter,
actually
yeah.
Manslaughter instead of homicide.
Yeah.
Well, you're thinking a murder one.
Whatever, man.
Manslaughter-
You know, do
Manslaughter is still homicide. That's what I'm saying.
I guess.
Listen, YouTube, y'all know what the hell I meant. Shit.
But that's honestly, yeah, because that whole domestic dispute thing does throw a wrench in this. Because like I said, I had my thoughts on it beforehand, but after seeing that and learning about that, now I have to change my mind on a lot of things. So it's like you said, she's already attacked him once.
Yeah.
And that's what they're saying, that's what the reports are saying. That's what the two officers who, was at the scene said, that she was the one who was the aggressor. So she probably could have done it again. So it's just like, would then turn into
In
mass?
the woods.
She,
So
Again,
if you
I'm not
could-
defending him, but I'm just saying they out there camping in the woods. He's like, yo, back off me. She trips, she falls, boom, she dead. Rolled
she
over.
pulled the wheel. She admitted to look, if I'm driving and you touch the wheel, it better be to save my life. Because if I'm falling asleep and you grab the wheel, I got you. But if we driving and you touch that wheel, bro, it's a wrap. And she admitted it to it in the video. Here, I didn't say this, but first she admitted it to touching the wheel, and then she's like, "Oh, I didn't touch it." Like 2 seconds later, like the cop was like, "Yo, did you touch the wheel?" She's like, "All right, maybe, all right. I think I may have touched it." And then 2 seconds ago, she said, "I didn't even touch the wheel." Like, so she's lying too. Like, and the cop didn't even call her out. The cop was just like, "Okay." Like, she just said she touched the wheel. She admitted to hitting him, and then she said that she did touch the wheel. And then a second later, she said she didn't touch the wheel. Like,
And honestly, man, what's the next topic? I'm giving this shit way too much energy right now. I'm gonna let y'all know. We delving too deep into this one, man. Like, let's move on, man, because I'm tired of hearing about this and how much I should care about it and everything. Because I honestly,
should care. You should care, Spider-Man. You Spider-Man. Why do you not care about it?
why didn't you save Gabby?
Spider-Man.
Why didn't you save Gabby? Yo, I got the jab, and now my balls are swollen.
Ew.
This shit hurts. And the only person speaking out, about what's going on with me is the multi-platinum selling queen of everything, my girl Nicki Minaj. Stand up. All right? Stand up. Nicki Minaj has been saving us. My balls hurt. Thanks, Nicki.
Stand up.
All that vaccine swelling on my nuts. It hurts. Shit.
Oh shit, that's a far better segue than the other ones.
Alright.
Hold on. Let me bring it up real quick. Let me bring up what the Queen said.
Oh shit, how's it going?
So,
Oh shit.
Nicki.
Here we go. Let me move this up off the screen a little bit. Saying. All right, here we go. All right. Anybody want to tackle this? All right.
I got it.
All right.
So, my cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and become impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friends was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied.
What y'all think about it? See,
I said the Queen has spoken. What else needs to be said?
Hey, podcast done right now. We done.
We done, man. Facts.
Shit, I don't need to say no more.
Say less, matter of fact.
Say less. I have a lot to say, but I want the Barbs to come for me. So,
man, after seeing them, I seen them in real life. I don't know how to feel about seeing them in real life, man. You don't need to see internet people in real life. You really don't. Okay, you don't need to see internet people in real life.
Bro, okay, so let's get it, man. Let's get it. Fuck it. Let's get it. Y'all scared of the Barb's crew? Huh?
Terrified.
Terrified. They
Nah,
almost as bad as the Bayhive.
We was talking about the Beehive. That's a whole nother story. Barbs. I think barely broke us survive Barbs. I think so.
All right, then you take it off. You know what I'm saying? I see if I could I'll clean up whatever you say. That's slanderous towards Nicki.
All right, so let's go with the first line then. My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. First off, was it the prime minister over there already came out and said that shit was false and stopped spreading all the motherfucking lies. Second, motherfucker, I know a shitload of people who done got the vaccine and not a single person became impotent. I know a bunch of motherfuckers wish that they could become impotent.
My kid, I'm impotent.
Motherfuckers who get like 20 shots every day trying to become impotent. That was true. But nah, man. His testicles became swollen. Motherfucker, I got the shots. My shit ain't swollen up.
My shit ain't.
The worst, you know what probably happened? He probably went and got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. That's probably what the fuck happened.
Should you put it in your arm? Inject it to my testicles. I just did buy shit.
That's probably what happened, man. Yeah, I went over there and got the low grade fucking Johnson & Johnson shit. Like, fuck no, man. Like, this to me is some ridiculous ass shit. And for her to put this out there, like, this is just giving people who are fearful of the vaccine. For what reason? I don't fucking know neither. Like, this is like one of the dumbest shit ever, man. Like this is honestly one of the dumbest shit for her to put out there. I'm hoping she was being sarcastic when she put it out there, but no, it turns out she was being serious and now she got a meeting at the fucking White House. Why the fuck is Nicki Minaj going to the White House?
Oh, she was serious?
They were serious.
Yeah.
They were serious about having Nicki Minaj come to the White House.
Bro, why? Why? What the fuck is Nicki Minaj going to do? What is she about to talk to Biden and fucking Kamala Harris about?
Bro, this is some gossip shit. Like, yo, you know, I heard so-and-so boss fell off. And say, oh, come on. This just sounds like some gossip shit.
This really is
the girl called the wedding.
The wedding?
So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bully. Nobody's bullying anybody to take these vaccines. It's not like some nerd getting pushed into like, hey, you ain't got the vaccine yet, motherfucker. Huh? Look at it. You ain't got the vaccine yet. Like, no, man.
Actually, They are. I'm not even joking. They kind of are doing like there's motherfuckers that be like, yo, they are the motherfuckers that be talking hella shit to people about, oh, you ain't take the vaccine, all this other shit. It really
okay, if that's the case, then what about the people over there? Oh man, I can't believe you got the vaccine. Oh, you know you're over there wearing the mask. That's slavery right there because you're wearing the mask over there to take away your freedoms.
I mean, that is kind of fair. That is fair.
I'm just saying both sides.
It's going
both sides, man. But nobody is true. Not one side is truly over there, like more than the other.
Yeah.
Like this shit is dumb. Like this is a dumbass fucking tweet, man. I'm gonna say it any fucking day of the week to whoever the fuck want to hear the shit, man. It's a dumbass fucking tweet. Like,
nah, man. No, don't get the vaccines. If you want to keep your balls a regular size, don't get the vaccines. Listen to me. I'm a YouTuber.
And that's my favorite part, man. Fuck whatever these doctors are saying. Y'all listen to the YouTubers, okay? Listen to the YouTubers.
They know. They got the real science.
Crushes. Listen to your inspirations, your muses, because they're all fucking doctors and they done search YouTube for like the past fucking 2 hours of research versus this guy who's been a doctor for like 30, 40 fucking years. But you know, it equals out. It equals out, right? Because like I would go for my wedding, I would go get my child to go bake my wedding cake because you know what? She just watched a YouTube video on baking cake. So that got to equal the same as a master chef, right? A master baker, right?
It does.
That's how it works?
That's how YouTube years works.
Okay, man. Just want to make sure I went to YouTube University. I'm also a rocket mechanic. I'm also a psychologist because I watched TED Talk. So there we go. Shout out to TED Talk. Like, bro,
you're academic.
Man, where my diploma, man?
You gotta wear that. You gotta wear that hat. That fucking cap. The cap. Now if you wear a cap on gowns, whenever you talk to people, make sure you wear a cap.
And I need the tassel too.
And then you gotta move it to the graduation side.
Yeah.
You can put PhD behind your name now.
Yeah, PhD, low pro.
Low pro PhD. Dr. Sir, low pro PhD.
You will refer to me as Dr. Lofro from now on. Because I've seen it on YouTube. I know how to do it. Yeah. No, motherfuckers.
Bro, this is hilarious. Like,
y'all remember going back to when the pandemic first started off, how motherfuckers will tell you all you need to do is just like boil some oranges, ginger, and some other like weird shit, and then just snort that up. Just put the towel over it, and that's how you gonna cure yourself from the pandemic. These were actual fucking remedies going on out here.
Yeah.
Bro,
and
that's
they got
even
more
what you mean?
other ones out now.
Bro, it went from this shit is fake and that we need vaccines to I don't trust these damn vaccines to that all right, I made up my own vaccine so now I'm smearing horse paste on my stomach to get the worms out of me.
People don't trust vaccine, but these are the same people who got the smallpox vaccine already. You get the flu shots on the regular. You get fucking what shots we got?
Polio, probably. That's why you ain't got polio
and all this other shit. Because some of y'all are old as fuck. Like, but
actually,
yeah,
you know what?
This COVID vaccine is the one where the government's trying to fucking control us.
Like, yeah, I was about to say.
Points in my head, it sticks to my head because the magnetism inside the fucking vaccine is.
Some of these motherfuckers went out there and got the anthrax vaccine back when anthrax was a thing.
There was a vaccine?
Yeah.
There was? I don't even know that.
I didn't even know there was a vaccine.
But sure then anthrax?
Yeah. I'm about to say anthrax was bad, but you know, it didn't last that long. But I mean, you know what? Some folks would say, well, devil's advocate. Well, Spider-Man, yeah, we have those vaccines, but they didn't come out as fast as the COVID vaccine did. What's your answer to that, smart guy? Huh?
Got him.
Nothing.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him. Literally spent a whole year and had a shitload of scientists dedicated to this one issue. That's why it came out so fast. Opposed to a lot of these other ones. Yeah, I ever realized when diseases come out, they dedicate a whole team to this. So that's why certain things come out so fast, opposed to other ones where they're like, hey, we're working on the AIDS cure right now. Whatever.
Yeah, we got time. We need resources.
No, and it wasn't just the US doing it. Damn near every country on earth dedicated a shitload of resources to coming up with vaccines. That's why this got created so quickly.
And rich people were dying from it too.
Not to mention businesses realize, hey, for this one, there's no cure. If we're the first ones to come up with this cure, so there was a whole fucking race for this cure. It wasn't just the government, hey, giving the resources for it. Businesses themselves saw the profit there.
Now that you bring that up, can I take a time to talk about the money mind games, capital games that these pharmaceutical companies be playing? This is their chance. So they went from being the devil in the last couple of years, who's coming out more and more. These motherfucking drug dealing ass pharmaceutical companies been devastating the country by making all these people hooked on opioids and all this shit. They spent all this time convincing doctors to dope up their patients.
They have a legit disease here. We ain't got to create the problem no more, baby. We just create the cure now. Let's go.
But you see, all these meth heads are coming because of all the opium crisis and all that shit here in this country, because of who's pushing that shit? Pharmaceutical companies. So that was coming to light in the past couple years. But just like who is the darling? Who is the Superman? Who is the savior swooping and defeat the big bad coronavirus? The motherfucking pharmaceutical Johnson & Johnson bastards. These motherfuckers spent the last how many years giving motherfuckers all these pills, like prescription pills. What are they? I don't fucking take pills, so I can't even name them. Xanax, I don't whatever pills they be getting hooked on.
I guess codeine.
Painkillers. Yeah.
I don't fucking know, man. I'm healthy as fuck.
The oxys.
Yeah, all of them. Oxycodone, oxymethylene,
fucking
oxy all that shit. They spent all these years doping up.
You know who really got it the worst? Motherfuckers with asthma. I don't know why, bro. Motherfuckers with asthma.
Sure
I don't like motherfuckers with asthma.
That's not the message I was trying to send. I don't even know why I picked that shit up, man.
All right, but you understand what I'm saying, right?
Issues I got going on.
Hey, there's a pill for that.
Yeah, right.
But that's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers were being shown as, yo, these motherfuckers are really evil. But then now it's turning public perception away. They're like, look, we're the ones who came up with the vaccine. We're saving people. We're not drugging up all these meth heads. We're not turning people into meth heads, which is really all it is meth and crack inside these pills. And they turn all these people into these things. And now they want to change public perception about pharmaceutical companies and shit, and be like, look, we're the ones who came up with the vaccines and all this shit. Come on now, bro. It's all like games that they're playing, and they're trying to after all this corona stuff blows over, they're going right back to drugging people up. They're going right back to taking out your local doctor to a meal. Like, listen, this drug is what you need to be given to your patients. They're gonna go right back to that shit.
Yeah, because that's all the vaccine is. The vaccine is there. That is for them to lull us back into them. So They created a legit vaccine to cure everything. Now you trust drug companies again. So now when they start pushing, it's chestnut checkers, baby. Chestnut checkers.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got this sickness? Oh yeah, boom. We created this. Boom. See? We weren't doing all that shit, creating all these drug addicts, all these drug problems and shit.
We were saving people back in 2020. We
cured the pandemic, baby. Let's go. Oh, what's that? Oh, your knee hurts? You're going to need these pills right here. You see, I got you, baby. Here you go, man. Oh, now your back hurts. Oh, I got some for that too. Here you go. That's for after. All right? Hustle a mind frame, man. Give a little bit, take a lot.
If you think they ain't hustlers, you dead wrong. If you think Coca-Cola hustling that sugar ain't a hustle, then you wrong. All these motherfuckers do is hustle. That's
I'm about to say Coca-Cola got a vaccine.
No, I'm just saying.
Coca-Cola vaccine. That's the one I want.
Yeah.
The one
Coke and Coke just inject into your veins.
Hey man, the shit can clean out bad. Why can't it clean out fucking COVID from inside my body? Shit.
Bro, don't give these people ideas.
Like they already eating Tide Pods. What ideas can I really give them at this point?
Yeah, there's nothing that you can say. Like these motherfuckers, there's nothing like these kids, these people, not even just kids, but motherfuckers that dance on milk crates. No, fuck,
I'm
just
about to
throwing
say,
off milk crates and
they
cracking
ain't
their
even
head
kids,
open.
the grown ass adults.
Yeah, grown. Yo, it was
That's what I'm saying. Literally, we could say it, and somebody's already done the shit, man. Done something way worse.
I mean,
Hey, Nicki, keep doing your thing.
Stand up, Queen.
Stand up. Platinum selling records. Stand up. Queen doing songs with Drake and Lil Wayne. Stand
So
up.
tell me, why the fuck after this tweet, her people felt the need, Barb's crew, felt the need to go march outside of the CDC down in Georgia?
oh yeah, I seen that.
Why? Why? From that one tweet, Dr. Fauci is a liar. Nicki's telling the truth and all this thing. And one thing I do want to give credit to Nicki. She also told him, hey, I'm doing my own research. I'm not just going to jump into it. And that is legit. That is legit for her, for information to put out there. That is legit. Like, yo, I'm not just going to jump into the vaccine. I actually want to do my research first before I go do this. So I agree with her with that. Like, before you take anything, especially anything that's going inside your body, do your research on it. Do your own research. Come to your own conclusions. But
I mean, she's going to get vaccinated.
Just remember, you're not a doctor. So don't just draw your own conclusions like that. You did your research. You're like, okay, this is kind of sketchy. Let me write this down. Let me write this on. You go see a doctor. Then you ask your doctor to explain these. You don't like the answers that he gives? Ask another fucking doctor. Don't just come like, oh yeah, I know what the fuck I'm saying. Also, this guy over here out in Wyoming, he got a YouTube channel with like 30 people. He said this. So I'm gonna listen to him. Not like the Barely Broke podcast, who we got a couple thousand, we're about to hit 1 million right quick, Hey.
And we are. YouTube, where's our checks?
Yeah, where's that gold? I want that gold fucking brick push button. That play button, I want that shit.
I want that shit. Give me that shit.
Damn, man.
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing is just ridiculous, really. I mean,
it's ridiculous. Why do people cling to celebrities like this, man?
I don't know.
Cult of personality? Ain't that what it is?
Yes.
Shit, they lack so much of their own personality that they gotta find somebody. They leech onto somebody who does. Is that how that works?
Essentially, yeah. Honestly, yeah. Because I mean, everything you said was pretty much just fact. Well, everything you just said, it's like especially when it comes to doing your research, was facts. Doing your research ain't watching no YouTube video or listen to your cousin's friend. It's actually putting in the work. Huh?
I can't verify that. Like, oh, I heard my cousin. This is like my cousin's friend.
I mean, yeah, exactly. It's like cool. Your cousin's friend said that. Like that's great anecdotal evidence right there, but it ain't really.
So I got a question for Nicki Minaj.
Per se.
If your cousin's friend told you to put $5 million on a horse at the track, the same way that you're believing them about this, are you going to put that $5 million on that one horse at the track because you got insider information?
I promise you, she might.
You think she might?
I mean, she wouldn't, but she might.
Strongly consider it.
Yeah. Like before, I would have been like, nah, nah. But now I'm just like, this 50-50 chance.
And to be honest with you, I always thought Nicki was a little bit more like strong-willed and like in her own fucking thoughts and shit, opposed to be like, yo, my brother's cousin's friend's sister's aunt's uncle's son.
Well, actually, a lot of folks are saying that it was all just distractions from the legal troubles that she got going on personally. So that could also be something.
Oh, yeah. Wait, with her man, or was it her? Like,
yeah, with her husband, and her in that whole situation. So
I'm not gonna lie, Nicki has had a good time with her husband or her brother. That's two.
I don't know. Yeah.
Your inner circle, and I'm pretty sure there's a couple more that you just like.
They said she's bullying. They were like trying to intimidate the girl that made that whole claim against her husband and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they say the time for you to be saying shit like that. But I guess. But it's funny. All you gotta do is say some shit about a coronavirus, and that's gonna take up the whole the whole
Yeah.
space. You know, nobody. It's like right because if you think about it, yeah, right before that, it was going on about how her husband didn't register as a sex offender and all that shit. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, she puts out a tweet saying this other shit, and this distracts everybody from what's going on with her. But then it got blown up to the point where the White House is saying shit. It's like, damn.
Yo, so tell me this. Why should I trust them at doing their job if they don't trust other people? If they're saying doubt everything, why should I trust you telling me to doubt everything then? Why should I trust you?
Coming full circle. Coming full circle. Don't trust the government. Trust me.
Yeah, but why should I trust you then? Like, they at least got some certification from some Ivy League school.
Something saying that you did some work.
Like, you just got like 20,000 followers on YouTube.
Yeah, you sold some records. Like the fuck?
Like you sold music and you was in beef over dumb shit. Why should I listen to you? You just starred in a couple movies and you got some sexual assault charges against you that you try to keep on the wraps. Why should I listen to you? Like, versus a doctor. Again.
Because the doctor don't rap on no beat. He can't make the beat sound. You ever heard Fauci rap? Hell no. That shit's probably whack as fuck. But if you can't make a sound good on the beat, then ain't nobody trying to listen to you. So
So the whole thing is we got to make Dr. Fauci create a rap album. Got it.
Facts.
Yo, I don't even trust Dr. Fauci that much. If we being really 100%, I barely trust that. I feel like he's just saying whatever people put on this table. Because like I don't know.
That's fine, man. But if you don't
can't throw a baseball.
There's a bunch of other doctors out there who you can't trust. And I'm not the one of the sketchy ones that be on the radio and they got a number that matches their name. Call 555 Jake PD MD. That's 555 Jake MD. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I don't get me wrong though. Like I trust his medical prowess and all what the doctor is saying, of course. It's just that. Hey, I just want to take my vaccine. You don't need to be preaching to me about a whole bunch of shit. I don't want to hear all that extra shit. You take the vaccine, get it out the way, and I don't need all that extra talking shit.
But they had extra talking shit because the other side.
I think the only reason he does that extra talking shit is because a lot of people ain't really listening. So that's probably why he got to do all that extra talking shit. Or else he probably would just shut the hell up by now. He'd have been like, all right, cool. We keep the coronavirus under wraps. Y'all don't need to see me for another 10 years because that's when the next fucking virus probably going to break out. I mean, a lot of folks got to understand.
Where's Obama when all this is going on? Huh? Where's Obama at? Huh?
Where is Obama? I have no idea.
For this.
That man is parasailing and surfing in some place. I ain't president.
With his Birkenstocks on his parasailing, just going across the water. Obama is probably sailing the Pacific with two white women on his damn ship, in his boat and shoes and his shorts and shit. Yeah.
That nigga only two white women got a wife.
Man, whatever. I feel like that was a business. I feel like that was like a business relationship.
You think
I never get Michelle Obama's eye.
Wait, you believe it's a business arrangement between Michelle and Barack?
Yes.
I mean, that's what marriage is, but still.
Michelle has ties to government. Obama didn't have ties to government like that. Michelle's family has a whole lot of ties to government and all that type of shit. And Barack Obama to move up to the next level to also not look like an Uncle Tom with a white wife, kind of linked up with Michelle and all that shit. I'm not saying they don't love each other, but I feel like there was definitely a level of like business stuff, and like probably not too many black women that are in that area of like that high level. You know what I'm saying? And for him to run into a black woman with ties to her family, with ties to government, and she's into government too, it just clicks in his head like,
so it would have been more normal for you if Obama was married to a white woman who had ties with government?
How many politicians have white wives? Yeah, I mean, like, normal? I feel like that's hella normal for a black politician. I love my white wife. I feel like that's hella normal.
First off, that was the coach. That wasn't a politician.
Oh, whatever.
That was the coach.
Did he sound like a politician?
That was a coach.
That should give you the Rona. I love my white wife.
Like who the like yo who asked like why we're like bro? Imagine had a girl.
Wait, somebody said that shit. Who said that shit?
Yo, no. I honestly, Obama and Michelle seems like a natural couple to me, man. Like,
Yeah, they feel like they actually love each
Yeah,
other.
probably.
But if what DIV is saying is true, Michelle Obama.
Hey, you know, I'm telling you, if
I want
ever
to sail
get-
the seas of the Pacific while Barack is with those two white women. So
yeah. Shit. Yeah, we can have a book deal too, like how I stole Michelle or what stealing.
yeah. How Michelle got her groove back.
Yeah.
Oh man, y'all ain't
Hey,
right.
that's the Tyler Perry story. Like nigga getting his girl taken by a dark-skinned brother, an upstanding dark-skinned brother, the abusive light-skinned brother.
Yeah. Hey, you telling me Barack ain't treating you right? He off there with some white women? Man.
Selling around in your boat.
You deserve better.
I would
Your
take
boat that you paid for, Michelle? Oh nah, baby, nah.
You
I'm
tripping to be with
I'm just
that.
a humble warehouse worker. That's all I am. But
Look at me without my
I
shirt
can
on.
treat you right.
Watch me move these boxes because it's hot in here.
Yeah.
I got my gloves on and everything. Damn, it's hot in here.
I only move one box, but it's hot in here. The AC is on, but it's still hot in here. Exactly how it's gonna go.
Yeah. Or you know what you should do? Just go to Antigua and wait until she shows up. Like she goes to Antigua for like a vacation or some shit. Serve her some drinks. Like, how you doing, gal? Fine. Oh wow, your accent. Yeah, you know, we've been on this island so long. We've never seen a girl so beautiful as you. That's
It'd be the most
literally how
English Caribbean accent ever, yo. That should have been.
Hey,
Hey, I want to go on.
I want to one. Hey,
you know, we
look
say
good, gal. Hey.
we don't say girl. We here in Antigua, we say gal. You know? Wow, it's so different. It's so different here. Yes, it is.
And you know, it's like how Spanish speakers got Spanglish. That's like the Caribbean version of it. You mixing in English words with patois and Caribbean dialect.
Throw them in there. Like, nigga, I told you stop calling me. Oh,
Flavor, man.
huh?
I want to get deep.
That's go razzle dazzle.
You gotta lighten it up a little bit. Lighten it up.
Well, that's the list, man. We done went through our topics. You know, we done did our thing now.
So, final thoughts. Bang.
Final thoughts. My final thoughts. Let me see. I don't give a shit about no missing ass motherfucking person until you address all the other shit that's been going on in this country. I don't give a shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. I feel for them. I don't know exactly how it feels. I could be empathetic to them. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that it's probably not a good feeling for the family of that girl, Gabby. It sucks your daughter got murdered. It sucks that her boyfriend ain't saying shit and he looking crazy. All that, yeah, that motherfucker looks a suspect. I feel for y'all. So, but the level is blown up to, I can't rock with that. Don't tell me what I should be paying attention to. The media is on some fuck shit like always. To my brothers down there in Texas, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody, the white ones and the black ones, the Haitians, the Spanish, the white, y'all gotta treat each other better than that. The fools up on their horses, whipping and doing all that other shit, trying to intimidate the Haitian people. Hey, yo, you motherfuckers is wrong for that shit. Yo, hopefully you don't run into that in your life when motherfuckers start putting pressure on you like how you putting on them. But karma's the bitch, that's just gonna come back at you. You know what I'm saying? And like, if the U.S. can't be out here doing this shit. U.S. gotta do right by its people and can't be out here doing this type of shit. Like, if you don't be over here having these low level motherfuckers attacking migrants and all that shit. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And the divide within our community, fuck all that shit. We black, we gotta come up together. And Nicki Minaj, hey, platinum selling record. Queen, did music with Drake. Beef with fucking Remy Ma, survived it. You know what I'm saying? She out here. and all you bitches is copying her. You know what I'm saying? Is my balls hurt? Thank you, Nicki. Thank you for making that, putting that out there. You know, that's my final thoughts.
Who following that?
you can't really, but I'm gonna go next. Let's see. You know, when it comes to missing white woman Gabby, as DIV said, you know, we honestly do have empathy. Excuse me, I got the wrong. We do have empathy, but at the same time, you know, it's frustrating just to see the level of news coverage it gets over everybody else who's been missing for far longer than her. So it's like, on one hand, we want to be empathetic to her family because they don't deserve none of this. They're missing this young lady. You know, despite what she did, despite what the boyfriend may or may not have done, we don't really know yet. He said his piece, so we can't even say. You know, nobody really deserves to go through that. But like I said, it's just the frustration of having to deal with not having your voice heard or having your struggles, you know, having your missing people also put on that pedestal where it's like, yo, we need to go find these people as well. So, I mean, the media got to really do a better job of that. I mean, somebody said it best in a video that was shared by Spider-Man, you know, that can be detrimental to other folks in a way, you know, because it paints this picture for like human traffickers, sex traffickers, all those people that we'll try not to go after the white folks, the white women, white men, whoever, white kids, because that's going to put too much of a spotlight on us. So let's go after the Native American women. Let's go after the Black women. Let's go after the Hispanic women. Let's go after them because we know they ain't going to care as much about them. At least in this country, at least. So it's like, it's kind of dangerous to have a certain level of news coverage or, you know, on just a specific look, so to speak, or if somebody doesn't have enough money to not even care. So like I said, the media got to do better. I mean, keep it even all around the board. And then, you know, then we'll start giving a shit about these situations. Let's see, the Haitian problem down there, yeah, you know, America, I think, could do better. Instead of like whipping them or trying to like, you know, force them back or some shit, welcome them in, you know, have a little like fucking welcome center or something. Figure out what you're going to do from there. You don't have to have them living in squalor. They ain't got to be in a 5-star, you know, hotel neither. But like I said, all you really got to do is just welcome them in, you know, figure out why they're there. If they speak English, this, that, and the third, then, you know, if nothing checks out, then they'll be, hey, sorry, we got to send you back. Like, I know you ain't got nothing to go to, but, you know, or, you know, do you want to go somewhere else, this, that, and the third, like, or if they can stay, just like, all right, you can stay here, you know, you're going to go here. So, I mean, I feel like we could do better instead of just, you know, the rah-rah, like, just get the fuck out of here, you fucking Haitian type shit. Like, it don't got to be to all that. And, you know, and like you said before, on the divide, just have each other's back. You know, we all black at the end of the day. And Nicki Minaj is not a doctor.
What? How dare you?
How dare you?
Platinum selling records. Then saw it with Drake and Lil Wayne. How dare you? Stand up.
I heard everything but a PhD. All right. She ain't even got a YouTube PhD. Like, she heard from her friend, her cousin's friend. All right, there.
Nicki Minaj where'd she go to school? I don't know where the fuck she went to school.
New York.
Yeah, she went to some.
Somewhere
Oh yeah, she went to theater art school in New York or some shit.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh.
So she's a thespian. And that's
All
my
right.
thoughts.
My thoughts, man. Like, you both already said it about Gabby, bro. Like, it's honestly hard for me to care when I don't ever see Black women getting up there until Black people make a whole movement out of it. And even that, to make the movement out of it, they start criticizing every single aspect about it. with Gabby. I guarantee you that it wasn't blasting Gabby. There was a counter argument for everybody going crazy for Gabby because she was beating on her boyfriend / husband, whatever he was at the time. I'm pretty sure there wasn't no movement going against it. It was just like, hey, put her out there, bring all the banners out, just ride for her like this. And that's what they're expecting from us. And it's to the point now, we all see how this is going down. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not going to buy into this. You can't get me to buy in at this time if I'm not seeing the same thing coming back on my side. If I'm not seeing, hey, black girl going missing, why aren't we searching for her? Little black boys going missing. How come we're not searching for them? Why not? Little Spanish boy going missing. Why aren't we searching for him? Little Native American girls all over the tribe vanished within like a 2-3 month time frame. How come that's not making national news and everything? How come there's not some cop over there like having a meltdown on camera because he's just so heartbroken about it? You know why? Because it doesn't relate to them. It does not relate to them. They can't truly see it. That's why it's just like it is truly frustrating, man. It's truly frustrating. There's so much to put into fucking words about this shit. Again, like the fucking Screwface said, I'm sorry that she died. I'm honestly sorry. I don't really wish death on most people.
You said most people.
I really don't. So I'm sorry that she died. It is sketchy as fuck that he running, and he really shouldn't have ran if he didn't do shit. Like he shouldn't have ran. He should have been facing music. And even then, you do something wrong, sometimes you just gotta face the music, man. Like you just explain your situation to them, and if it's justified, you will see justice truly. To all my Caribbean folks that's going through it, I know the Haitians is what we were speaking about. But to all my Caribbean folks, I know there's always a hurricane, there's always something going through, and people always looking down on us. Hey, y'all stay strong, man. Stay strong, man. Like
when weddings getting called off because niggas' balls is too big.
Facts.
I'm saying down in Trinidad. You getting ravaged by COVID. Getting ravaged by COVID.
Y'all stay strong.
Y'all even brothers out there.
Right what America did to the Haitians came through looking for safety and looking for a better life. It wasn't right. Deporting so many people. I think it was like out of the 15,000, 8,000 people, 9,000 people got deported back to Haiti. And a vast majority of the remainders were told to stay back in Mexico, or they went back to Mexico and they wanted to try and find some sort of life out there, which is going to be hard for them too. But hey, man, stay strong. That's the most I can tell y'all right now. I'm sending my support, my help. I'm looking for different places I can reach out to do what I can to help y'all out. But I also got my own island too that needs help, and I'm trying to work on that too. Nikki, can't you see? Stop texting and typing all that shit, man. Like, it's just dumb. Yo, man, like I can't get over that shit. But you know what? One thing she is that Dr. Fauci ain't is a platinum seller.
Stand up.
Platinum selling. All right. This
song artist.
Okay.
Where your records at, Fauci? Show them. Oh, you ain't got none? I'll listen to you.
Where your album at, Dr. Fauci? What did you say? You think your degrees could stand up to the pink print? Hey, get out of here, man.
It can't.
It can't.
I'd rather go to a Nicki concert than go to a Fauci lecture. And that's
damn right. You know why? Because Nicki B's in the chat. B's in the chat. Okay? It's Nicki, okay? All these men fall like dominoes around her. She bought that super bass. Okay? I can't name
birth to all her sons.
Oh, not to mention, she got Roman with her, okay? Y'all forgot about Roman. I ain't forget about Roman, okay? Don't make him bring his vengeance.
That one she's like a rat. She got like a dungeon dragon? And she comes at you like a dungeon dragon, right?
Just like a
rah.
dungeon dragon. Okay? Nicki.
All you bitches is my sons.
Okay.
Quote to Nicki.
Y'all better bow down and kiss the ring when Nicki come around.
All these bitches is her sons, huh? She definitely no doctor. Yeah, I'm definitely
not. All them fake asses out here? Who started that?
Nobody want to hear Dr. Fauci.
Wasn't no Kim K. It was,
Oh no! Here
Maybe
are
she said the bitches is her sons.
here are these known things.
them
I want to
bitches
hear
was-
that, Dr. Fauci. Throw the trap beat and let's go.
She said them bitches is her sons.
Did y'all hear seeing green? Nigga, that shit is fire. Shit, yeah, that shit is fire. You know what I'm saying?
How is a woman her son? Why are you not answering these questions?
Hey, you think
Niggas
about
ahead
it.
of her time.
That's Fauci talking right there. That's the Fauci talking.
We got an undercover Fauci lover over here. Okay, we got an undercover Fauci
Gotta call
lover.
the barbs.
Okay, barbs.
Release the barbs.
Okay, big facts, man. Nicki. Shit. Anyways, this has been Barely Broke Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check us out on Podbean, alright? Hit the little notification bell on the YouTube. Hey, and with that, we out.
You gotta tell him to bring the beat in.
You know what? Bring the
Bro, what
beat.
Here, where's that?
Beat.